Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So it's time for us to start writing some JavaScript. All right, let's make this work. Let's see. So we need this chart right here. It's a pie chart, and we're going to use Chart.js. All right. So what I'm going to do here, sometimes when you're using JavaScript would try to execute a code, and because the content on the page hasn't loaded yet, we run into problems. You guys, some of you that are experienced know that, but some of you that are beginners might encounter that problem a lot. So one of the solutions is to put the script on the head of the file, or prevent it with using JavaScript. With the content loaded. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here. I already got it in my clipboard. All right, you guys might already have it in your file. You don't have to probably paste it in here like me, but look for it. Make sure that you have it available, because if not, your thing is not going to work. Your scripts are not going to work, okay? Just make sure it's right below the other one of Tailwind CSS, right? All right. So let's go and play around with this. Let's go into index here. And right below here is when I'm going to be writing my script. Right here. Inside the block, okay? Before the end block here. All right, let me make this a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can. There we go. Now, let's go and start writing here. So I want some constants here because I want to handle this via JavaScript. And we need to pull the values from Jinja, from Python, right? So we're sending these values in, and we need to pull them and convert them in JavaScript. So in the data type that actually is workable. So we'll pull them with Jinja. We can say, hey, cat labels, right? Cat labels, just like that. But what I want to do, let me put parentheses here. I want the cat labels. If we have a cat label, it's fine with this. We get the data here. But I want to say, if not, then we get a list, just like that. Okay? And I'm going to also convert this using this in Jinja, JSON, actually to JSON. And this is going to give me a saved version of this data here. So that way we can manage it better with JavaScript. Okay? Let's close that with a semicolon. And I know this looks weird because my editor is not prepared for this type of data. All right? But I'm going to create the other ones. So I'm going to paste this in here. And I want the values here this time. I say values, just like that. And change this to values. And that's it. Okay? Now I have the values. So let's go ahead and let me see if I have Canvas here with an ID. This is the day chart and this is the cat chart. I want this guy here. So I'm gonna, because this is the one that's actually in this here, in this area here. All right? This is the pie chart. All right. So let's get ready with JavaScript. So we can say if document, and we need to find this first. Yeah, element by ID is available, and it's called cat chart. Then let's go ahead and play around with this. Let's just get the context here. So let's say CTX. I'm just gonna name it cat CTX, and then we get document. This is how you work with chart, by the way, charts. Get element by ID, and it is cat chart. And then we do the get context, because that's something that we have to do for this to work. And this is gonna be 2D. Yeah. So let me see. Get context, uppercase C in here. Good. All right. So now we make a new object here from the chart, a new chart, and we're gonna pass in this guy right here, the context. Boom. Ready, right? All right. So inside this instance that we have, we're going to pass on options. And one of these options is the type of chart that we want, and it's going to be pie. Then we have the data, and the data, we already have the data, but let's go ahead and make sure the labels are the data that we have, which are going to be cat labels. And let's do the data sets. That is going to be a list, and we want the data to be cat values. All right. Perfect. Next, in this object, options. Options, we're gonna leave a lot of stuff by itself. So plugins, let's see. In here we have, let me make sure that in here we have, let me just put this here. Making sure that I have a semicolon right here. All right, so in here, we're gonna have another object, and plugins, we're gonna have legend, hopefully, and inside here we have another one that's gonna be labels. And the labels is the one that we want to color. Let's see if I can make this right. If I remember, house symbol CBD. No, it's E actually, and 1, hopefully. All right, this looks like it's not good, this right here, but I think it's fine, even though we have all this crazy. I'm just double checking here to see if I missed something, but my browser's like putting this in red, so hopefully it's working properly. Alrighty, cat labels. Let me see. Labels, we got cat labels there on this object. Data sets, we have the data set with the data inside cat values. Okay, perfect. This looks okay. Let's check it to see if it worked. Refresh, and now you can see, yeah, that's actually working pretty good. You can see if I put my mouse over this one here, it says 300, and we can see that says 300 there. If I put my mouse on utilities, you can see that says 700. Now, when I put my mouse over this, you can see we can see utilities in red, 300, and you can see the food, 700. So we got 2, and we got the sum. 100 plus 600 equals 700. So that's why we see the total sum here. All right. So yeah, really nice stuff. So we're gonna do something very similar to the other one, but we got to work on the back end first. All right. Very similar. We're going to do the day chart right here, but we got to work on the back end first. All right. If you want, what you can do is you can put a comment on this, you know, and you can see, and you can say, hey, listen, this is for the pie chart, and the one that we're going to do next is going to be for the day chart. So it's up to you. I'll see you guys on the next lecture. Hopefully you guys are having fun understanding this and having a blast. Guys, remember this. Every lecture, every lesson you take and you learn something new, you're becoming better, smarter, wiser. And in time, it will pay off, believe me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next lecture.